it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come with my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talking, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. All out. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here. Up in here.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 7.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's a 4th down.
It's 4th down. 65 count. 65 count.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. It covers 51 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hyatt. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Scatterboo. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
From 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Scatterboo, and this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his first touchdown of the new year. Sanders here for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genchi. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Eagles, first down. First and 10.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Quick throw here is complete. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdown, Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
They're on 17-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go again with Scatterboot. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play for the Giants. A gain of 66 yards.
On the ready.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On the give, Scatterboot. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11, Warriors 17. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Look wide, get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
20 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
70 Lions. 19.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
Cup 19. Shut up.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 20. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance And you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. 26 yards.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got us back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Abdul Carter, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This from 34 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Warriors 7, Dragon 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Can't hit it no more. Dinner to the man can't do it no more. Celebrate, don't do it no more. Jump in the middle, but can't do it no more. Find a way to make it no more.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
They're off 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 22-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Now, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
70 Lions. Go street. Hey, check that.
Genty is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A funny throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
16 yards.
Run the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Azareye'h Thomas there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. We'll get this out wide, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Deontay
2nd and 10.
on the coverage.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set. Come on, go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterbull. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
And the Giants first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterbull. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A 4-yard gain.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
And the Giants first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that out to Scatterbull. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It is third and 10.
60 back, Buffalo 18, 19, 70, Bronco 80, 79 Broncos.
Neighbors in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Okay, ready? Get up. Let go.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 2. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Drop 60. Maverick.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready. Cut 19. Ready. Warriors, that championship. 7 top below 18. Hey, check that. Street. 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
nice.
On the give, it's Scatterbrooke. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have a Giants first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Cadillac. Tag. Cowboy 80. Hurt.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. Hawk 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. They'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
18, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
First down and at the 9-yard line.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scadaboo. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. One more time, it's Scadaboo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back, my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, have a tower, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, you got a song with that punk. I mean, do we hit the club and it's song come on? Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. A bass and it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little shit for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
You heard about a man, the left controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! What do you think? Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! What do you think? Yeah!
Zombie Nation.
Wide in! What do you think?
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.